Sorry, just noticing the cat boy and just suddenly I'm thinking, huh, I'm suddenly having flashbacks to some art I've seen before. Aha. I've seen a lot of things online and I'm getting concerned this is going to turn into it. Always not for looting, damn it. Anyway, people are talking and Kubua, the Thai, would know what it is that they say. I would not spend too much time with Ul'dah adventurer. His strain of foolish cheer can be catching, but I found it wise to never become too happy. Happiness begets complacency, and it's only through discontentment that one rises to become more. This brings us to the issue of which one of us will next lead our tribe. Unlike Ul'dah, the matter of who becomes the next Nua is the one that I take most seriously. Each of us represents a distinct vision for what lies ahead. You see, I'm fascinated with the future. We cannot create it, but we can be prepared for it. We can profit from it, or we can perish by it. I need you to speak with immigrants, for they see forgotten springs through the eyes of opportunity, not loyalty. State your business, adventurer. Ha ha ha. So this is the one way Ket sends me. And oh, that hurt my nose. To be honest, I didn't entirely mean to snort there. It just kind of happened. Or I did mean to snort there, but I did it without thinking. Either way, ugh. Having the fog is what he sees in you, and until I do, you will receive no aid from me. Aren't you a cunt? Ugh. Really? Was the gear I got too high level, or is it not fitting into the armory chest? No, it should. It should. Okay. Let me just switch the bottles around. Okay, excuse me. No, see, everything's fine. In which case, I guess they really just aren't good enough for me. In which case, we'll grab these as their improvement. Either that, or maybe I lost a high enough level for them. Actually, yeah, that is a possibility. Armored chest. I think I was actually meaning to check that. So, well, actually, no, wait, I'm already using them. Or am I? Actually, can I be honest with you? I think I'm still just using that. Even though these are probably better. No, wait. I do have the silver ear cuffs on. Then why is that? Do I have more than one? Yes, I do. I do. Alright, that explains it. Alright, I'll just, I'm just gonna trust the game. Silver ear cuffs, velveteen robe, or algan pieces. It'll be algan piece. Noon is attempting to ignore you. Yeah. Persistent bugger. Very well. Let's have a look at you. You've seen your share of battle. There's no mistaking it. And you did manage to obtain that adamantine stag. However, that was not more than a display of brute force and blind courage. The Noon I once fought also believed that his strength would save him. He was wrong, and now I am Nuan. I guess he took the guy's name after he killed him. Many years ago, I joined the Company of Heroes to hone my skills. Instead of challenging my predecessor Many years ago, I joined the Company of Heroes to hone my skills, instead of challenging my predecessor before I was ready. Even when I was young, I understood that victory goes to the patient, the cunning, the pragmatic. That is why I claimed my position, and it is why I still hold it. And it is why I will not help an unproven whelp. The children of the sands do not offer aid to strangers. To do so is a sign of weakness. However, if you're recognized as a skilled hunter in your own right, it will be permissible to aid you. A child who wishes to become a hunter must collect the blood of 7 sundrakes. You're not a child, so you may find this easy, but you're not of the U tribe, so perhaps not. I will consider your request once you have brought me the blood, and not a moment sooner. Can I just drown them? There's a nice stream outside. That'll work well. So that is fancy gear. Never did understand why there are so few bunks here. You see them miners pitching their tents down at Bargot's strike? You think they want to be holed up there? Of course not. It's just they couldn't find an inn hereabouts that weren't full up. Yeah. Yeah. Kinda, if you're gonna have an inn, you'd probably want enough bunks for people. Or have more than one inn. A full-scale Amaji attack will breach the defenses here within a day. The lizardmen making so free of Xanagar of late, it'll be for the good of all to have the mortal flames bolster the outpost here in Forgotten Springs. I'm sorry, I'm hitting random keys rather than ones I mean. Mount up. Oh, after that snorting, I'm trying not to sneeze now. Yeah. The Red Labyrinth. Here we go. I say more trade and fewer hindrances. Forgotten Springs is ideally situated to be the waypoint for trade routes across the desert. If only the Noon would think to woo us merchants instead of outright rejecting us. And you have a quest. Rediso seems to need help with a delivery. I was all set to open shop in Forgotten Springs. Would have been glorious. An amazing location, a string of customers lined up, a bevy of beauty abouts. But Noon of the tribe, Odin Noon, up and forbade it, just like that. Now, in a way, I understand it. You kill or gather most of their food, so they don't need what I'm offering. But surely the Noon has to see there's more to his oasis than his own tribe. Prospectors, adventurers, flames. We don't just live or eat as they do. But there I go again, getting on my soapbox. I might as well talk to you about something you can help with. Could you take this package to Bargot's strike, and get it to a fellow named Ul'dah? Alright, I guess that's training of some sort. Gatekeep. What's this? Nald's reflection is true here. The way is dark, but I've walked it 1,000 times. I can guide you through if you like. No. No idea what Nald's reflection is. I care little. And also, why can't they just get a fucking torch? There's plenty of fire here. Get a nice, get a torch ready. You can light it there. It's not as if, there's some spell dampening all flames or light sources. Then again, maybe it's a religious thing. I wonder why he did away with it. Pray do not cause disturbance while staying in Forgotten Springs. We have enough pressing concerns as is. Fascinating venture, very fascinating. They speak much truth to you, these immigrants. You are my ears on the street. All the voices cry out for Forgotten Springs to open its gates. For a tribe is to prosper, we must enjoy the quiet and protection of immigrants and outlanders. When I'm new, the old ways will have to give way to the new. Tia seems to be in an impatient mood. Oh, well, actually, they're all Tia, aren't they? Kabua? This seems to be an impatient mood. The law is clear. To become Nuan of the U tribe, one must defeat the current Nuan. In this case, it means Ul'dah Nuan. However, in order to win the right to challenge Ul'dah, I must first triumph over Taika. He stands in my way, and I in his. In this matter, the Nuan is protected from constant challenge. But To defeat Taika, my arms must be impeccable. A fool he may be, but weak he is not. I shall make new arrowheads, and for that I need barbs from a Yarzan. A few dozen should be enough. A half dozen? A half dozen. Sigh, this is all I've got to show for today's hunting. Rolla will never let me hear the end of it. Actually, did I talk to you? How do you like this adventure? The great Ul'dah is the only one among us who can bring down bigger game. I've killed bigger. I killed a god. Oh. No one respects me. Ooh, they're for, oh no, they're for the quest. Sadly, none of them are for the hunting log. There's some sandworm. Dismount, please. Thank you for waiting. It was so nice of Yarzan just to wait. Though it is still fucking disturbing. Like, seriously. Like, what were they on when they made that? Oi. Christ. Also, how do you pronounce that? A pair of toad skin bris? Is? I have no idea. And somehow I doubt it's pronounced bris, because isn't that the circumcision ceremony? For the Jewish one. So, yeah. I think it is anyway. I'm not exactly Jewish, or a knowledge on the Jewish faith, so I don't know. To me, it's a circumcision, you know? More the non-religious name for it. So, yeah. And... yeah. No. I was just checking to see if the keys on the right-hand side of the keyboard also work, but it's only the ones by the letters that do. I've won the full-size keyboards, not just the small ones. So yeah. Though I am thinking of getting a new one, because the mouse is paired with is busted. I'm actually back to using my Windows mouse. I've had it for years, utterly years. It still works, even though it's had hand gel put on it and everything. I'm rather OCD, so I get paranoid that it's like something will happen and it's dirty. So I don't clean it. Haven't cleaned it in the best way, and it still keeps going. It for a while was glitching out before, but then it, you know, whatever's glitching it is nudged away or whatnot, and it's fine. It's having some issues with anglers. They're reasonably high leveled. Not surprising, really. Also, I just got an Ubon liver. Huh. Alright. We're very quick at the whole gutting and removing the liver there. Very quick. Actually, did you know there was a guy gonna be executed in England? The executor, one of the details for it that we have, whether they got to do this or not is another thing, but the guy proclaimed that when the guy was to be executed, he was to have his heart cut out and thrown in his face before he died. That happened in England. So yeah. Little history thing, remember that in Horrible Histories. Oh gods, I'm sorry. Oh, not to you. I'm sorry that I felt so miserably. Taika gave me this mission himself, and he's sure to be the next new one of the tribe, and I've dishonored the name of the U. I could crop my tail as a penance, but I have to redeem myself. I'll just have to do something different again. I'm trying so hard. You're welcome. Blood, Ogre, Hex, and Magics. Hunters and the Hunted? full of rigor mortis. To be honest, that's so hard for me to say. I'm so used to the Voltaire song, Reggae Mortis. Oh, my nose still hurts from the snorting. I just hope it doesn't start bleeding now, because it's been a bit awkward. I'm shedding blood for you. You should better enjoy it. Better enjoy my work, damn it. Also, a smoke bomb, really. So it's all sound and fury and signifying nothing. That's good. Or smoke and fury, at least. Well met, adventurer. A package came from the Minotaur Malm, did you? Minotaur Malm? The bundle appears to contain food rations and a flask of drinking water. Thank you kindly. The Malm's a pokey place, small as the dickens and all manner of isolated to boot. Makes it tough to get up there and give Ridisu the custom he's due. Right shame about the Noon's decision. A store in the Springs would have been a kindness. It's just a crying shame. The worst part is there's no changing that old Miqo'te's mind, mostly on account of the fact he hasn't one. Bumugi has a vast amount of dirty and dangerous work for an adventurer. You see all this? The excavation knowledge of Amaji and Son's mineral concern put to use uncovering the remnants of the Algan Empire. Okay, the mic is down, good. Once I was recording before with the mic up and you could barely hear me. We mine knowledge here, not ore. Now, that sounds grand, and it is, but most of my time was actually spent monitoring this equipment. It's on account of the sand getting into the worst of places. The damn stuff is everywhere. It's almost as if we're in a desert! My god! Which brings me to you, naturally. You're showing up now as a godsend, and who am I to refuse the gods? Could you remove 3 piles of sand right over there? You be careful as you go about, though. Some smoke bombs have burrowed into them, and they're none too friendly. You can see why they're not doing it themselves. Don't really blame them. Though, this guy I blame. I just love how he just stands there, looks, and just like so disinterested and disapproving. Here, you enjoy the explosion. Just so disinterested, just watching. It's hilarious. And here's a dusting. Oh, sand bomb. Look at the smoke. Nine. Ah, if only its detonation was the end of it. But no, apparently it just, has C4 nearby. It doesn't explode. Okay, I'm lagging. Still connected, but I'm not on full connection. Now I am. There's different bars to it. That kind of thing. Hopefully the audio level's fine. That was a wonderful adventure. Those piles were growing larger by the day. I can't tell you how little I wanted to clean them up myself. But speaking of things I've no interest in doing, I'm sure you've noticed by now the glut of smoke bombs surrounding the site. Well, they're not here by chance. They're here on account of the equipment. Machines run bloody hot and the heat draws the bombs in. And every time it happens, we need to shut everything down or else risk them exploding on the lot of us. We'd all appreciate if you could take care of 4 pesky devils. This is why people invented cooling systems. But yeah, it seems I'm lagging out a bit here. May need to call quits. Though that will mean I won't be able to record a bit of this for a while. And I'm actually quite getting into it and quite enjoying it. Enjoying it quite a bit, actually. It's actually a fair bit of fun, really. It's an MMO. It's a game. It's going to be, collect 10 bear asses, but it's how you do it up. That's where the fun comes in. Nice. It's how you pizzazz it up. That's where it matters. Yeah. Yeah. Just need to stop for a moment and